Hello, I am Luos, and in this new guide / tutorial for the ImpactFX pack, I'm going to show you how to make a new texture for the Flash effects particles. Keep in mind, my cats might be very vocal, so you might hear the occasional meow and other noises, but in additional, I just haven't got a new monitor, or actually a graphic tablet, so sometimes one of my menus might be very off screen and I need to drag it to the center screen or even have to refresh which monitor is my main monitor in case that it messes up. Apologies for that in advance. Alright, so when you draw, you can draw any texture. I just made this real quick so that you can actually easily use it. And let's get this going. First off, duplicate this image 2 more times. Ctrl J. There we go. I'm gonna apply a filter Gaussian blur to it. Gaussian blur. I tend to use something about 36-ish somewhere, but you can do whatever you want, of course. Alright, and then I'm gonna go to subtract, and now you have a nice outline. I'm gonna merge these two down, Ctrl E, if it allows me. There we go. And I'm gonna duplicate this texture one more time. To show you an example, this is one of the first sparks I made, and in the channels you can see that red channel is fully white one, green channel is that outline, and the blue channel has the weird drawing stuff. Alright, so back to this one. I'm gonna get this background image. I'm gonna make it very low, about 6-ish%. That should be fine. And merge them down one more time. Duplicate the background that I have now, the sprite, and get a new layer going. Now I'm gonna draw this with my mouse because my tablet has been set up so that it uses a separate monitor and I don't want to move everything around all the time. Gonna grab me quite a big size in this case. No hardness, opacity should be a bit lower to start out with. And I'm just gonna draw out the top parts. There, I'm gonna do it quite fast. It doesn't need to be perfect, of course, just to get some basic shape going. Alright. Once that looks good-ish, I'm gonna apply another blur Gaussian blur, but you can do whatever you want. You can use field gallery filters, whatever you want, of course. Okay, I'm gonna make this part dark again, and that should be fine. I'm gonna merge these down as well with Ctrl E. And now I'm gonna press Ctrl A, Ctrl X, and select the bottommost image. And go to channels, and in the blue channel I'm gonna press Ctrl V. You won't see anything at the moment, but trust me, it's there. I'm gonna select the center one with the outlines, Ctrl A, Ctrl X, select the bottom one again, and paste this one in the green channel. Alright. Show them all again, and delete the 2 images, empty images at the top. There we go. And now I'm gonna save this file, save as. And I'm already in the right folder. And find the right image. I think I already have one here. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna save this one. Alright, save. There we go. And now in here, I'm gonna import it into the textures folder. ImpactFX. It's already here, but let me re-import it just in case. There we go. Yes, override it. Yes, all. Now make sure that the settings are set to default. Well, we don't have an alpha, but we can disable it anyway. Make sure that the texture group is effects and sRGB is off. That should be it. I'm gonna save it. There we go. And now in the content browser, I'm gonna go to the materials, and that should be main sparks. I'm gonna delete it so I can show you how it's going. I'm gonna duplicate this material instance. Great. Material instance shouldn't be the one you pressed. It's duplicate. And it should already say main sparks 06. There we go. I'm gonna select a new texture in here. And as you can see, it's already there. Great. Save it again. And now in here, we want a new setup. So I'm gonna duplicate this empty one, Control Shift W in my case, though it might not work for you because I set it up manually. If that's not the thing, then you can always right click on it and emitter, duplicate and share emitter. There we go, and I'm gonna duplicate and share these and move them to the right with the cursors. One more time. And make sure that the required node is new. So hold down Control, move and drag, and then do the same thing with this, but hold down Shift. That way they are shared again. And now I can easily find that new material we made. And if you look at this, we now have a new effect. And that's basically how you set it up for the flash effects things. Need to make a lot more tutorials, but it should be it for this case. Okay, there we go. Take care. Now, before I forget, and I've said this quite often with all these videos, there's some bug in the LODs where if you duplicate and share an emitter, then let me show you. If I go to another LOD, it replaces the material instance. So be sure that you do the following. If it's shared required, then hold down Control on one of them and drag it to the first one there. And now it's a separate one. Go to the other LOD, LOD1, right mouse click on it, and share from higher. Do the same with LOD02. Right mouse click, share from higher. That way you are sure that it uses the right material instance. Go back to the first LOD, LOD0, hold down Shift, and make sure that it's shared required. Now they are all correct, as you can see in the different LODs. This can be a pain to set up, but there's nothing I can do about it due to bug or maybe the design choice from Epic. I don't know. So that's it, and take care.